Microphone activated.
Well, I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm prepping the next map. I'll be back here in just a second.
Not a problem. I gave Nick a brain buster. He's probably trying to fix it as we speak.
I'm back.
All right, Kyle, do me a favor.
Yes.
Try to drag a gallon of ale into your inventory.
Gallon of ale. Give me a second here. Food and drink. Gale. Did not work.
All right, this is of a different class type. This class is a reference equipment class, not an item class. I do believe that means it does not have the proper interaction with the inventory part of our character sheets because it's not registered as an item. So that
Gotcha.
module is
So this
useless.
thing's kind of janky.
There's a reason I just completely ignore it.
Good point. I guess I'm going to have to start ignoring it. That sucks. I
If
liked
you
it
want-
because it was...
What did you like it for?
Everything was in one place. That's the only reason why I liked it. And sorted.
If you
Still
want,
got a few minutes, guys, or are we about to start again?
Yeah, if you want to take a minute, you can. I'm loading the map.
All right. Sorry for interrupting the conversation, guys. I'll be right back.
if you want, Kyle, I have all of Ultimate Equipment in a module.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, it's all of your non-magical gear, magical gear, drugs, poisons, trade goods, all that fun stuff. It's the chronic equipment thing that Winter's using. I can send that over to you.
Yeah, please do. You got my email, right?
I'm assuming so. I mean, I did used to send you emails for the Ravenlove game, correct?
Yeah. Here, I'll type it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're saved in my contacts, then it'll just do it. Let me just check one thing real quick. Checking the basic rules to see what class those items are.
Oh, and you and Flair are about to fight.
Why?
Because Flair's trying to run her sword through your new object.
No, I'm trying to run my sword through the skull. I don't give a shit about the little toy statue thing.
Yes, you stab it and nothing happens.
I don't
Come
care
on,
what
it needs
happens,
to
that thing
explode.
just creeps
The
me
Barbarian
out.
11. What, you don't want to wear it as a hat? I'm shocked. Sure you're a barbarian.
You said you are able to drag stuff out of the basic module?
Yeah, basic and advanced.
It's weird, because that's reference equipment class 2. I don't know what's going on there. But I do know that I don't care, because I use my own module.
If it's not your stuff, you don't care.
Yeah, I spent 2 months making that thing. Also, in this particular module, like everything has hit points and hardness, modified weights and hit points for small sized, for things that do scale. Some other stuff in there. When you look through, you'll see a bunch of stuff that's not in normal modules. It's not parsed from the internet, but it's part of the rule sets.
Cool. Yeah, every time I get a small character, I'm having to go in there and edit their freaking equipment.
When Josh gets back, we'll get started.
Just click the check mark.
Flair, I think you're the only one that we're waiting on.
No, that's
I
me.
clicked mine this time.
I'm closing down all the stuff I was looking at.
Oh, it's no problem.
Lemon flavored black tea. Hmm.
I can
Okay.
never find a tea I like.
Well, I actually just take a standard National Cup black tea and I flavor it myself. I add some lemon juice, a little bit of honey. Eventually, you get it to right where you like it. And the local honey around here is actually really tasty. And since I started using local honey, I haven't had to worry about allergies. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is a very good thing.
Okay. You have tied the looters up and left a note for the city guard to take them into custody.
We pulled a Batman?
You pulled a Batman.
Looters.
Okay, so what do y'all want to do? On to the next one?
I take it we didn't find that other secret room that's
Sure.
hidden there?
No, that was 2 maps. It's the same map.
Ah.
I just unfortunately saved it as 2 separate files.
Gotcha.
Alright, on to the next one.
And from there, it's kind of a journey through the to the southeast. And
I'm guessing we're going to the garrison. Or we going to the tower?
I'm thinking
Towers
tower.
between us and the garrison.
Okay.
So,
There's a lot of really bad stuff between the tower and the garrison. I don't want to like deal with that right yet.
Okay, you eventually you wind your way through cracking the city wall, so you don't have to go out of your way in order to get to the tower. And you're
Yay!
standing out front of the tower, and this 60-foot diameter gray stone tower is missing the bulk of its upper floors. Some terrific force smashed its upper sections away, creating a huge mound of rubble north of the building, and leaving the tower a mere stump with a jagged top.
Sounds fun.
Absolutely.
Standard procedure. As Rashidi gets up there, I'll give him guidance. And myself.
Take off another charge of the wand from mage armor. This effect's already still on me. Actually, can we get a short rest after combat?
Yeah, you sure can.
Actually, I'm not sure that'll take that off.
It's 1 hour, so it probably won't.
Short rest is only 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, the duration of mage armor is an hour per level, so it's not going to do anything to it.
No, I was just talking about the guidance.
There you go. Reapplied.
Rashidi, you don't detect any noticeable traps, and you do know that the door is locked.
Pull out my tools, and I get to unlocking it.
I have a key. I have a key.
That key also has an alarm bell. Let's try this one first.
And the lock just instantly opens to you.
Rashidi has the magic touch.
Alright, put my tools away, pull out my scimitar, acquire the stance, if I'm allowed.
Yes.
I'll have radiance out.
And storm the tower!
Storm the gates.
Would you guys like to go ahead and just make your initiative rolls now?
Oh boy.
Open up. You're under arrest.
Next time we need to grab two of the looter bodies with us from the last place, and then when we go in the next place, kick open the doors and throw the dead bodies in front of us for effect.
They get shot. Come on, you're awful good, man.
Well, it's not about them getting a shot, it's about a proper entrance.
Now, the proper thing for the lawful person to do would have a freaking tower shield just ready.
Okay, as you...
Rashidi is the tower shield.
Tower shields are too easy to get shot with touch spells. No, thank you.
The ground floor of the tower is now open to the air. You see a tangle of wooden supports above being all that remains of the building's upper stories. Two rubble-filled pools flank a central walkway that crosses to an open area with a few shelves, a desk and a chair, and a flight of stairs leading down. And there are two cultists standing guard.
They're earning their keep today. Lock tokens?
They live long enough.
You're good.
I'm guessing they obviously look like villains, besides the red marks.
Got 5 more feet of movement.
They're using glaives too. We should hang out.
That is actually a Rancer.
If that's a Rancer, you're getting an attack of opportunity there, Rashidi.
They're flat-footed.
It's the first round of combat.
Oh, that's right.
This is why I go first.
This is why I go first.
Make sure that's the right one. And he swings his glaive at you and misses horribly.
He steps back first?
I'm guessing he steps back. 10 foot.
He needs 10-foot reach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you can't choke up on those things unless you have a special feat.
got it.
I never made sense of that. I don't know how you just can't just choke up on a glaive like that and use it
If
short.
you actually use a polearm in real life, which I have, it really throws the balance off, and you lose a lot of your force and your control of the weapon when you do that.
Okay. I can accept that.
I mean, it's possible to do it and still be effectively hurting people. It's
Yeah.
just really hard.
Like a -4. Kind of like non-lethal.
-4.5 damage at the most.
Except for the archetype that can, do the half
Yeah,
hand
choke up
on
on
it
it.
or whatever.
Well, yeah, well, that's using a special technique. There are techniques to do that. There's an oriental weapon that allows you to do it too. The meteor hammer or something.
I like how
Oh,
you're having
shit.
this whole conversation, and I'm just killing things in the
We're
background.
having a conversation about polearm tactics and Blair just walks up to it. Dead. Fuck your
Dead!
Yeah, but it should have gotten a swing it.
That is
It-
true.
Did it get its attack of opportunity against Flare?
Yeah, it does get an attack. Not that I like healing Flare
No?
or anything.
Put her
Uh,
back and give her her attack.
Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, look at that.
Because it already had a turn.
I'm dragging from the other one. Okay, there's Flair's attack of opportunity.
That looked painful.
Little
Not as
bit.
painful as what Flare did to him.
No kidding. Are you done, Flair?
Yeah. That thing did quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, it's a glaive for you. 1d10. I think you came out rather easy.
Max
And
damage
he-
is rather easy.
He starts running toward the stairs.
Yeah, I knew that
Oh
was gonna
boy,
happen.
we're gonna have more.
Good. Bring them all here. We can push them off the edge.
I'll go ahead and get my bless going. Pow. Remove.
Is all the stuff on the left and right side just considered difficult terrain?
Yeah, it's actually rubble and so forth. Only this walkway is clear.
But it's not actually blocking sight, it just blocks walking, correct?
Let's see. N02.
I was under the impression it was like a pit. Of stuff
Yeah,
below us.
it's two rubble-filled pools. So there's a little bit of water and debris and crap floating around.
Okay, so don't fall in, it's going to be muddy and nasty.
Yes.
You know what's funny? You could buy another wand to give yourself more initiative.
I'm sure.
Have you heard of
it's not
heightened
worth it.
awareness?
insight bonus. I'm not sure if any of my bonuses are insight. Yeah, one of them is going to be insight, so it wouldn't stack. What's the bonus on it?
+4. You
Not
get
bad.
+2 to perception, and then you can cancel it to give you +4 to initiative. It's a really nice spell. It's what my transmitter uses.
Katori is going to call out to Flare. If you take a step closer towards me, I will increase the powers of your rage. And she'll have a ready to action to cast Enlarge Person if Flare does indeed step next to her within reach.
Okay.
So, your choice, really.
Flare smash!
Yeah, if I really would want to see. I probably couldn't catch Cultist then, that was the problem.
You don't want a 3d6 stick?
I don't have an enlarged weapon set up anyway.
Wow. I thought we already did that.
That was for the last game.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm thinking of my other character. The other game, we have all of our enlarges set up.
Can I still attack if I... Nah, you know what, I'll just take the enlarge person.
Yeah, all you have to do is move in front of her. It's a prepared action, so you can continue your movement after that. It just takes up, 10 feet of your movement, essentially.
Actually, I just looked up the spell, Rashidi. It is an unnamed bonus. So you could just use it.
It's a size bonus for Enlarge.
No, he's talking about
Oh,
something
no.
else. He's being rude and interrupting the game. Whereas I was being courteous and using whispers.
There's a spell. And it's 10 minutes. So you can cast it way before combat. It's kind of like...
Right.
So you can have an even more ridiculous initiative.
Ooh, Bard first level. That's handy.
So Flare becomes large.
Yep. And how do you do a strength bonus? Is it just capital STR and then 2 points and then put size after it?
Yeah.
STR:2? Yeah. And I believe size, would be the right thing.
I don't think size is an actual... yeah, it is.
Just want to make sure. I mean, it is in the book. I don't know if it is in the Fantasy Grounds.
Right. Yeah, it's a size type of Fantasy Grounds because there's a column for it in your AC.
Flare has no AC, but God, if she hits something.
Now, if she splashed one level in Ranger and got the Lead Blade spells in a wand, start swinging around 46 great swords. Yeah, Jerry Ray can tell you about that one because that's what Belagor was doing in his game.
Oh God, 46.
Now, Flurry of Blows with a 46 great sword. While raging.
It's I upped the duration since I have tons of the arcane pool points anyway. It's gonna last for 50 rounds of combat. It's a full 5 minutes long, so have fun.
What the hell? Okay, we're blitzkrieg.
Oh boy.
Flare, you're not getting down the stairs.
Okay, Flare.
This doesn't affect my movement
mean-
at all, does it?
No.
No, not at all.
So I'm
You're not-
still not going to
Still
be able
have
to
you
reach this
still
guy.
have like 35 of your 40.
So that gets me like standing on top of Rashidi.
No,
Where
you
did
can't
Rashidi
occupy
go?
the square.
I know.
This isn't Occupy Rashidi.
As you see a giant come behind you.
Yeah, okay, put me there. And that's, I
Rashidi
guess,
thinks there's an earthquake happening, and then he turns around.
there's a giant abnormally short barbarian running up behind you. I guess
Short
that's
giant.
about all I can do.
A 12-foot red-haired barbarian is coming after you. What do you do?
And I can attack Rashidi from there, correct?
No,
Go,
one
1-4.
square closer.
Okay. So it's got to be
Here,
The
five
other
foot
thing
in
to
you
keep
between.
in mind for flare. The other thing to keep in mind for flare is the 10-foot reach. Now, while it's not a reach weapon, you can attack 10 feet away, being large size.
Speaking of reach, there's something you, Mr. GM, can do that'll help with this. In their entry in the combat tracker, one of the things you open up has space and reach. The reach should be set to 5. If you change that to 10, it'll expand the reach, and then when you hover your mouse over a creature, it'll show a gray box that is how far it can reach, and that'll give you an idea of the number of squares.
Got it.
I don't know if you can do that for Flare as well. I don't know if players have that good thing, but you could also expand her reach to see where she can take out attacks of opportunity against you guys.
Well, he decided to run up the stairs, and he's yelling and screaming.
Help!
The giants are coming! The giants are coming!
Do 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 do. And I'll move up here playing the tuba. Protection from evil.
Why the tuba?
It's a Family Guy joke.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, so, Flare, I'm going to stand in the stairway, and you can stand behind me. We can both just maul the person that comes in front of me.
I could just probably walk up to where he's at on the stairs and smash.
GM, question.
Yeah.
This wall type thing, the curved wall, is it a solid wall up enclosing the staircase, or is it a ledge from the stairs down to the floor?
It is a handrail. It's a set of circular stairs that has a handrail.
So Flair can literally walk up right next to him and go smash.
So we can shoot him still.
Yes.
That's no fun.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to quickly to explain this to the two of them. Despite the fact that Flare is the size that she is, I am going to, because it's for concentration, I'm going to start casting Silent Image and use it over Flare to try to basically make it look like it's just like a pile of rubble. You know, like cover her and Rashidi both in a pile of rubble. Make it look like you might have torn the place up. So if Cultist 10 leaves sight and they come back, the two of you will basically be hidden from them.
Can you do that? Not on me, because I want them to attack me.
I can hide. I can basically block off a section and make them look like they have to funnel through a spot. Is what I'm trying to kind of think here. Base of the stairs, like preventing them from going around anything. Maybe like block from in front of the pillar to the left of Flare and along, so there's only like a 5 foot wide. It looks like there's only like a 5 foot wide bit of hallway.
Yes. Just put it wherever you want. I will adapt accordingly.
So how does being enlarged affect my weapon, if at all?
3d6
Goes from a
instead of
2d6 to a 3d6.
Block that off. It's not actually there, but it looks like there's crap in the way, so that they're going to only be able to funnel through that one little spot.
Who is that? Alwyn? Are you the one that enlarged her?
No, that was Katori.
Okay, well, you're the player. On your enlarged person effect, you might want to throw in the -1 AC, -1 attack.
I was just typing it up real quick. Sure.
Holy crap, she's raging too. That poor cultist.
Yeah, I know. Flair,
All
did
right.
you start with 18 AC or 18 strength?
Say what?
Do you have 18 strength to start with or 16?
I have 16.
So 22 strength. It's going to hurt. That's at least +9. Not including power attack.
Yep.
So let's see. 3d6 plus 12? Ooh. I feel bad.
Now let's just hope I hit things.
I just hope you crit things.
Oh, God. I just picture Flair as the Hulk swinging around Loki.
Yes, I have thrown 12d6 dice of damage with a flurry with the great sword. I'm sorry, 16d6 of dice of damage in one attack action.
Death for massive damage?
I
Did
don't think so,
work
because
all right there? The enlarged person.
that looks good. You need to remove the old one, though.
That'll be a job
Yeah,
for the
I'm
DM.
gonna have to type something up real quick. Oh, well, if he's gonna do it, that'd be
Got it.
easier. Thank you.
As the bard shrinks.
Gotta love that mouse wheel in the combat tracker.
No kidding.
I've learned the safe column. There's one column on the combat tracker. It's safe to use the mouse wheel, and that is it. Alright, so I can't see any of the cubes if you made any for the silent image.
I did a drawing. Did it not work?
Drawings, for some reason, drawings are personal only. The GM may be able to see
No.
it, but we can't.
Her.
Try just making pointer blocks.
Well,
for
that
the
didn't
design.
work.
Well, I'm just going to total defense and then move to somewhere within the block, and I'll move it when they get put up.
Somebody's drawing just popped up because that wasn't me.
Where?
It says hi on my screen, and there's a smiley face now.
I'm guessing that's either Flair or the DM doing that.
I don't even see it.
So I'm guessing Flair did that.
So
Now
now he's
somebody's writing
drawing on
stop.
mine.
Oh, I just erased part of it, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Maybe you
cultist,
have to be in drawing mode.
cultist 10 disappears up the stairs. Wait, Flair didn't move, did he?
Nope.
We're waiting to find out where the blocks are to move between them.
From where you're at, Rashidi, one block to your left, and then all the way over to the wall, so that there's only a little 5-foot section, 5-foot tunnel, essentially. And then it's... Dang it, I wish I could... Yeah, there, and then to the left all the way over to the wall. To force them to funnel over that way. I've got way more than enough blocks I could block off. I can, in fact, make it a 5-foot hallway and do, 10 blocks north of that. I could also block off there as well. I have 10 by 10 by 10 essentially.
Go smash, Flare. Get him.
But I can also like that. Maintaining concentration on that's a move action, I believe. So I can still start a bardic performance, and I can still assist in other ways. I'll just be a little slower.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you said this was a handrail. So if I'm here,
Yeah, you should be able to. You can reach him.
Splatter.
Oh, this is gonna be.
No, let him go get
a
friends.
major disappointment.
Oh no!
The good news is attack of opportunity is still going to happen.
Flare, your crit's at 0. You need to set it back to 19.
That's interesting.
It's committing suicide. Run, little cultist.
That thing has a nice attack bonus.
And the cultist runs up the stairs.
Do I not get that attack of opportunity?
He got an attack on you.
Why? She can reach 10 feet. Or was it his turn?
Yeah, it was his turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
oh.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant it was an attack. I did that. I did that to prevent Flare from taking attacks of opportunity, so she could, smack the guys with the reach without taking attacks every time she approached.
Well, they've got, the cultist has long reach.
Yeah. And
So
yes,
you
Flare,
you have 10-foot reach as well.
you do
because of
get
your
an
size.
attack.
There
Splat.
we go. Hang on a second. Actually, I forgot to put the damage type into this. Will it still register as damage even without the type?
Yeah, as long,
you need-
as long as there's no DR on the creatures.
I'll just massacre him, and then I will go in and fix my...
That's without power attack.
It's kind of a low number.
And I will go ahead and channel. Obviously deleting the two guys from getting anything. Not much.
Yay, I thought off.
So are we thinking that this is going to be a good place for them to keep funneling down, or are we thinking that they're going to come to us? Is that the plan? Because that's kind of why I set up the barricade there, the fake barricade.
So why not?
Well, then I'll
I
just
don't
maintain concentration for now.
You want to pass me your wand, though, as a move action? Yeah.
Sure, if you want it.
Yeah, I'll start touching Flare up with it. Might as well not be sitting here doing nothing.
There you go.
Thank you.
Think you can bring some more of them down to us, Rashidi?
This is possible. Let's give them a second to see if they come on their own. Though they do have reach weapons and most likely will be shooting stuff at us soon.
I'm pretty sure they'll have noticed what's left of that one guy oozing down the stairs.
Just kind of dripping and leaking everywhere. Okay. Oh, 5 foot up. Move action to grab is 1. 5 foot up is a free. And touch flare with it as a standard. Ooh, yes. Nice damage. Nice healing.
Now I guess I will maintain concentration and should I start a bardic performance?
No.
I would wait.
They might be fortifying and waiting on us.
Touche.
I was going to say, give us 3 more rounds. If they aren't down here, we go up to them. I don't want to lose my buffs.
You hear a voice holler down, "Come get me, you bastards."
Ah, an invitation.
Okay.
These really are courteous bad guys. Must be the
I say
lawful
let
and they're
Rashidi
lawful
go
evil.
in and then let Flair squeeze in behind.
Yeah, am I gonna fit down those stairs?
That's why I said squeeze. Come get me, you big horse's ass.
He's gonna step over the handrail.
Alright, this is gonna get very kinky if you don't wait for me to get up a little further.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move any more
Oh
than
god,
this.
please let her roll an acrobatics check.
I think it'd be like a -20.
She is like
in
a
confined space.
size double Shaquille O'Neal feet on little stairs. I will go to here. Hang on, I can go to here and still touch her. She does occupy.
I think I'd probably be a little more than double Shaquille O'Neal, unless this, or does this not make me proportionately wider to my height?
Look at that.
It does.
Excellent.
Yeah, you're proportionate.
Let's see. With her back to only 3 wounds, I will drop the wand.
Hey, drop?
Yeah, I marked it. And I'll have 2 hands back on my glaive. You
Just
can come
stick it in your
scoop it up as you're
pocket or
running.
in your belt or something.
It takes actions that he doesn't want to spend.
Yeah,
I'll pick it up on the way.
exactly. I just used my standard to move.
Well, I guess I will drop concentration on the spell, move there, and then pick up the wand. So if you just pass it back over to me in the character sheets.
Absolutely. Only used 2 charges, and I got very good uses out of them.
Sweet.
2 max rolls. Better than rolling 1s. Oh man, my other character, dear God, cannot roll more than a 2 on hit wand rolls for some reason.
There it goes. Man, sometimes it does. I mean, it's odd times. Sometimes it seems that my internet works just fine. Other times there's these weird delays. It just took me a minute, and finally it registered the end of turn click. At least on my end, it still doesn't look like anything's happened.
Invisible enemies in the combat tracker.
Yep.
Ah.
I've gotten into the habit in my games of leaving notes about the players in the combat tracker at various places, so they never know just how many are hiding.
Move to the base of the stairs. And we'll see what happens from there.
Uh, 10 feet here,
How-
20 feet on the next map.
How to stop a Rashidi, who's got extraordinary freaking AC. You drop a 12-foot barbarian on him.
I can acrobatics out of the way.
Uh,
Acrobatics or reflex?
So
Acrobatics.
okay, the map's open for you, Nick. And
Visual.
as you come up the stairs,
ooh, there's a boss monster.
Darth Maul.
Tiefling.
you
This
see
game's gonna really make me racist.
I don't know.
Okay,
He
I'm
could be
loving
a
it.
full-on demon.
I'm loving it because it's all these fourth ed Tiefling images, and I just hate fourth ed Tieflings. I'm just enjoying killing them.
and Nick,
You're enjoying killing them.
you are not surprised.
Why would I be? He yelled down for me to come up.
That's
This
right.
is my invitation.
Invited me to murder him.
All right, I'll move there.
I'm going to squeeze my way the rest of the way down the stairs. Pretty much. That was roughly 15.
Don't worry, you're bump, and I'm clink, 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 clink.
I'll look
We
over
wanna-
my shoulder, flare, look back at the bad guy, and just kind of shrug like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Do we not want to try? Do we want to try and not kill this guy? Do I not need to care?
He told us to come get him. Go get him. Get him, Ray.
Whatever happens is the will of Singray.
You actually don't need to be in base contact reach unless you really want to.
No, that's right.
Actually, it might be helpful if you
So-
can get there.
To you, or you can.
It prevents them from 5 foot stepping back and casting spells.
Yeah, you can still smack the crap out of them.
You need to like pick a group of 4 squares though. Flare,
Wow.
what squares are you in?
I tried to move it to the squares immediately next to me, but that didn't want to work, so. I'm trying to go here.
You're in that group.
Yes. I can still hit him from there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Flare smash. Oh, Oh.
You gotta stop jinxing it.
Yeah, I'm only there. That's why I said I'll be there eventually.
Eventually.
So basically, me and Rashidi are on our own.
We're talking about
I'll
you're
be
on
there
your own.
next round.
He
I
ain't
was gonna
paying
say I'll
attention
be
to
there
me.
next round.
Where does that take me? Like the end of the stairs? Because that's my double move. Alright, then.
Almost afraid to see how hard this guy's gonna hit.
Let's see, if he takes a 5-foot step, player gets an attack, right?
No, he could take a 5-foot step. Now, if he casts a spell there, he's gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Go ahead and take your attack of
You can
opportunity.
still reach him. Hit him!
Flare smash!
Why didn't you just step back? Alright. He needs a concentration check DC 32 to cast a spell.
Should have done it defensively.
Yeah.
Should have just stepped back there.
That too.
Well, that spell failed.
You think?
Just a little
If he
bit.
succeeded that concentration check, I'm not coming up that stairs.
He needed a 32, yeah.
I don't even think a 20 could have saved him there.
Looks like more than it actually is. Man, and just buff the barbarian and watch that raging crazy chick go.
What does this guy look like? What kind of weapons and stuff does he have out?
He has a... Where'd he go? There he is. He's got a Morning Star.
Anything in his other hand?
No.
Any kind of armor?
Not that you can see. There's no obvious signs of armor.
Alright, done with my movement.
Guys, I gotta go AFK for a second.
it safe to do anything, or is he still AFK?
Guessing still AFK.
Here's your-
Thank you.
Hey guys, you there?
Yep.
Sorry.
Depends on who you ask.
Sorry about that. My girlfriend's mother just got admitted to the ER for congestive heart failure.
Oh my. Do we need to call this short?
Guessing we're calling the night.
No, actually, she's already en route and just bypassed me, so we're good. So, okay, Flair, you're up. And
Dead.
it's all over.
Splatter! No, he died.
He told us to come get him.
It's right neighborly of you. You did exactly as he asked.
Out of 39 hit points, this guy has 60 damage.
Ouch.
Hope he wasn't important.
Break down the door.
Yeah,
Going.
Damn it.
Blitzkrieg, we got buff spraying.
I mean,
Okay.
you do have 50 rounds of combat for that enlarged person, so...
We only got 15 for Bless.
Yeah, exactly. It's critical.
Okay, this room's empty except for a few bookshelves against the walls, a single desk and chair. There's a huge set of wood and metal double doors standing in the south wall.
Doors!
Well, since it's my turn next,
I don't know. Are we still in combat?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I can get to there. That's
down
40
the door,
feet.
keep going.
Assault on the control room, man. Go!
I wonder who you're going to get to go through the door.
You know,
Let's see. We could have Rashidi take time and pick it, or we could use the barbarian key. I like barbarian key.
let's add even more damage on top.
And you know what's going to be funny? The next guy with a name tag is getting burning disarmed. So they're going to be in front of Flair with no weapon.
And I'm pretty sure they'll take the damage. They're definitely not going to want to drop their weapon.
Hey, the best thing they could do is drop the weapon and beg for mercy on the 12-foot freaking giant barbarian in front of them. That would be their best out.
Move there and end my turn.
Okay.
Flare opens the door and gets shot by 4 arrows.
Well, if it's locked, I mean, Rashidi's turn's next. He could try to go through the door. If it doesn't work,
No.
get out of the way! Get out of the way!
It's I think it's a. I forget what kind of action disable device is. I think it's one
Full
minute.
round. Full round.
Are you sure it's full round without having the proper feats?
You have to have the tools, and you have to have 1 rank in it, and it's a full round.
All right.
Those 2 conditions have to be met. If you don't
Um,
have those conditions met, then I believe it's a full minute, because you're improvising tools.
Well, you can't do it without the rank. Half move or half a half move and open the door.
Okay, the door opens and you see a semicircular room has been outfitted with numerous demonic decorations. The green glass lanterns hanging on the wall give the room an eerie glow. A brazen minotaur head hangs from one wall above an altar covered with wavy bladed knives and curved bull horns, while star-shaped symbols in red decorate other walls. A large wooden chest sits near the west wall.
Ooh, another chest.
You don't see nothing. And Flare, you're up.
I'm gonna finish my move.
Oh, yeah.
Charge! The
Boom,
table.
boom, boom.
And
Hey, the door's big enough for you. I mean, come on.
Flare, as you come storming into the room, your massive footsteps are shaking the tower. You notice something run out from behind the table, and it's this little white mouse.
Oh, isn't that cute?
I was really hoping he was just going to burst through the door, and there stood Darren.
Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's where the mouse reference was going.
Well, get your aggression out on Darren while you can. For all the times Darren called you a lesser barbarian.
No, because I was never going to torture Mouse, Darren. You all just made that assumption.
I'll kill the mouse. You've got so many bonuses to not.
Fine.
I had to give you something to kill.
And you missed the mouse. Darren wins again.
Okay.
You do like Darren. You do like Darren. You know deep in your heart you can't strike Darren.
Oh, too funny. And
She's pulling her punches.
the mouse runs away. And you hear a little snickering. Okay.
So I take it combat's over.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright, Rashidi. Chest. And I'll search this dead guy. What's left of him, at least.
Oh,
See if I can find anything to identify him.
I will start scanning the area with detect magic.
Yes, you notice magic, the aura of magic coming from the chest that Rashidi is looking at. And yes,
Chest?
yeah, there's a chest under the, I'm sorry.
I thought the chest was over there in the corner.
Sorry, it's in the corner.
I'm looking at the altar.
It was the other room. And I'm gonna unlock tokens.
I'm gonna grab throw us a short rest as well.
Experience.
School of Magic and Strength. I'll study the chest for 3 full rounds.
That identifies the weapon, correct? Or the magic.
If you can see the source.
It identifies the... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a wooden chest would not be thick enough to block the auras, unless they were weak auras.
Or steel. It would have blocked if it was steel.
Well, you said it was a wooden chest.
Yeah, if that's the case, no.
Right, I was actually referring to the source of the auras, which is what you identify.
Yeah. If it's a weapon, it's evocation, armor is
Transmutation. Your magical bonuses, your enhancement bonuses are all transmutation, because those are transmutation spells that give enhancement bonuses.
Yes, it is definitely transmutation.
More holy symbols.
Yay! You want to wash them?
Okay, you're gonna open the
Whole lot
chest.
of money.
And the contents of the chest are in the party sheet.
And just to make sure, wash everything.
Okay, you have a very wet chest that has some papers in it.
I had another box pop up that wasn't the party sheet that had a bunch of stuff in it. Was that intentional?
Shouldn't have been.
Yeah, he just shared the parcel, that's all.
Yeah, it's in the party sheet as well.
Alright. Hopefully I didn't ruin those papers, but I didn't want to risk the poison.
We could have cast detect poison.
I don't have detect poison.
What does the
It's a
MWK stand for?
Why wouldn't
Masterwork.
you have it?
Oh,
I have create water, guidance, read magic, and stabilize.
Oh, that's right. You only get 4. My bad.
Yeah. I don't get unlimited of them.
I have 9 cantrips.
It must be nice to be a sorcerer.
How? How do you have so many so soon?
The human favorite class bonus for Bard is to add extra spells, and I added extra spells every level.
Yep.
Yes.
Very nice.
I got 7, but that's for multi-classing, and poison's not one of them.
And I want read magic because I would like to use the 7 scrolls that I have in case I have to. And stabilize.
Essentially, I'm going
rings,
to
and
be the
guidance.
Swiss Army knife of spellcasters. I'm going to have a lot of versatility, but not a whole lot of uses per day.
Yeah. I'll take the holy symbols. You can delete those. I've already added them to the other 5. Unless they have relevance.
No.
Okay.
I want one of the scimitars.
What was I say? I figured you want that scimitar.
I'll grab the longsword, I guess, since I'm actually proficient with longswords, and I gave mine away. And the other one I have is not even masterwork.
Blessed weapon, is that cleric or is that a other caster?
I believe that's paladin.
Either way, I can cast it.
There you go.
This has got to be one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
Yep. Cool.
What?
I'm sure most of you are familiar with the website Think Geek.
Yep.
No, not really.
Apparently they're selling a steam machine that is actually steam powered.
Cool. Do you start it with electricity and then let it go on steam?
It doesn't say, it just says that it is actually powered by a little steam boiler that you have to keep fueling. And it looks awesome, but I don't have $400 burning a hole in my pocket, so... You could
I guess
theoretically use it in a power outage.
I guess I'll hold the other scimitar. And I'll take a look at those papers to see if there's anything relevant.
Okay. For the papers, you can tell that they document the cultist movement around the city. And the papers not only indicate that the plan to attack Canibras was several years in the planning, but there were a large number of Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth involved. The list of the names is valuable to the Crusaders. And
Excellent.
you also find a short note, and
Basically saying we wanted you to find this.
I'll carry that.
and let's see. Does anybody have local history or planes?
Kyle has planes.
Roll it.
As do I. You want it in the tower?
It doesn't matter.
I threw it in the tower.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't supposed to show up like that.
Yeah. You can identify that the sender is the demonic ruler of the ruined city of Relskrad in the World Wound. And the letter mentions Varesh, and she is rumored to have helped open the World Wound in the first place. And the letter is, Flaxen, you did well to report your superior's mishandling of funds, and I trust that you will continue to serve us loyally in the weeks to come. I have fond memories of my Red Morning massacre. The city's days, blah blah blah, are short. And for finding the letter, let's go with some experience points. Okay, that's for finding the letter. And that's for defeating the bad guy. You're all slowly edging towards that 9,000.
Slowly, so slowly.
That's okay. I'm happy now. I got my 3 levels. I have all my classes. Next level will be very nice for me, but it's not that critical anymore.
I'd say this is important information we probably need to take back to that Terabade or whatever her name is.
Arabeth. Yeah.
Arabeth. We should take these to Arabeth immediately.
Yes, yeah, let's say it's about 3 in the afternoon now. You've had a fun day of adventuring through the city.
Went sightseeing.
So, do you want to go back and collect your earnings, or do you want to go get your ass kicked?
Yeah, go collect our earnings, start fresh the next day, and get our ass kicked.
Okay, Irabeth is very, very, very excited that you found the papers detailing the cultist movements. And as a result, she is going to pay you a reward of
Woohoo!
2,000 gold pieces, because several of the names in this list include people operating in other cities.
Now, question about this part of the campaign. We have coins. Where are we going to go to spend them?
Some of them you can actually spend in the Defender's Heart. That's going to be common weapons, masterwork weapons, some cold iron. Pretty much everything else you've got to go hunt for.
I just have that masterwork scimitar to sell. Does anyone want to throw anything else in the party sheet, and I can try to negotiate a good price?
And
I'd prefer you not sell it.
Oh, you have one of them, right? Or
Right,
unless you
it's
want
always
both
good to
of them.
carry two. You always want to back up with a weapon if you're restricted to a weapon.
Sure, take it. And I guess you could sell the old ones, I guess. My
Can
old
someone
sword.
shrink me back down to normal size before we head back into town, please?
You already shrank. It's not that long.
Okay, and she goes ahead and per the agreement of $1,000 per safe house, 1,000 gold pieces, she gives you another 2,000 gold pieces.
Woohoo! Rich!
And
Too bad I can't buy anything, but rich!
3,
Getting there.
and have some money.
Money! Woo!
And Nick, let me tell you how far away you are from someplace you can actually buy decent weapons.
I'm not looking for weapons. I'm looking for access to other stuff.
I'm looking for armor, but good armor.
What kind of armor are you looking for?
Probably adamantine.
Ooh, ew. That's like extremely expensive.
Yes!
You're seriously gonna look for like 9,000 gold armor at this level?
Well, so I said start saving. My other item that I'm saving up for is the 11,000 gold. That's the one that gives me the extra channeling. That's why I said
Yeah.
I got a little bit to go.
The phylactery. Hey, do we have any place we stay here at this camp?
Yes, you can stay at the Defender's Heart.
Do we have like dedicated rooms so that when we leave, we can actually leave stuff in our rooms?
You have a shared room,
All right, we'll leave the
but
statue.
it is your room.
That's fine. I'm gonna leave the Marilyn statue here until we're at a higher level and I can actually tinker with it. So I'm gonna remove its weight from me, but keep it on my character sheet.
Nothing to sell? I'm shocked. everything's useful.
Well, I don't think we really grabbed all the stuff that was like extra short swords, extra crossbows, all that crap. We kind of just left all those standard weapons.
Yeah, we don't have a mule.
The things I have, I'd actually like to hold on to.
Actually, I could have carried it. I mean, let's see.
So up to you,
I,
but
I can carry 89 more pounds. 91, actually. So,
Well, okay. Arabeth tells you that there are a couple of shops. The Defender's Heart, has long had a history of serving the Eagles Watch and so forth, and as a result, that there is stores right around the corner for armor and weapons and so forth.
okay. I don't know if you can do a quick summary on how much those weapons were worth. Because I would have drug them with me after everything was said and done.
Let's see.
Not much, but every little bit helps.
Let's see. Flaxen had a Morning Star. If you want to pull the prices up, I'll tell you what they are.
Okay, give me a second here. Okay.
You had a Morning Star, and he
Morning Star.
yes. Did you all search Flaxen's body?
Yeah, I searched that.
Okay,
I
okay.
was looking for identification.
Okay. He had a heavy crossbow with +1 bolts.
Ooh, I think Nick wants that.
Yeah, I'll take the heavy.
I don't have this as.
How many +1 bolts?
There were 12 +1 bolts.
It's okay, I can whip the stuff up from the module. It's not a problem.
I figured as much.
And we had bracers of armor +1.
So Wizard want that?
And
You said how many bolts?
12.
+1?
12.
12? Alright. That's a weird number.
Switch's name not there?
And he had a cloak of resistance +1.
Ooh. Mind if I have?
I'm about to say I think everybody wants that.
Not me. Let's see, what is that? Shoulders? Oh, look, cloak of resistance. Yeah, that is on my list. I'm not too worried about it right now,
It's
though.
like one of the best shoulder items.
Okay.
There's some better, but
And the two cultists had masterwork chain shirts.
Masterwork chain shirts?
Masterwork chain. Two.
Chain shirts or chain mail?
Chain shirt. Two of them.
Okay, making sure. Got it.
And two masterwork glaives.
Nice.
And that's it for the tower.
Okay, got those. What about the other building? 6 of them?
Let's see, that was Topaz. Six short swords. And 6 sets of studded leather armor.
That's probably getting left.
And
Unless someone else wants to carry things.
6 light crossbows with 20 bolts.
6. I'll just do 5 because Nick's already put one in there.
That one's actually the one I had.
And Tree Man had no
Yeah,
weapons.
the one that you got from the guys. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think between me and Flair we can carry it. Let me adjust some values and I'll throw it in the party sheet to sell.
Okay.
Whoop, that. Delete it. There we go. If anybody wants anything, grab it before I get it sold.
Ooh, Masterwork chain shirt.
Nope,
Those are
my
nice.
guest.
I will say, some not bad stuff in there.
Bard, you don't want the chain shirt? Oh, you get the
I
higher
have a
armors.
Masterwork chain shirt on from a previous. I do eventually. Right now it's just light. In a couple more levels, I'll get medium. And then in level 12 or something, I get heavy.
And Flair, glaive, or are you just gonna stick with your giant sword?
I'm gonna stick with my sword, thank you.
Alrighty.
60.
I'll just sell it for 50%. I'm not gonna try to screw up merchants. The only one I wanted to screw was the one that was complaining the entire time. See, an extra 145.
Yeah, push those
Oh,
over 1,000.
Exactly.
Now, I want to buy something. The question is, will I find access to it? It's a wondrous item. Are there any of the shops that they recommend? Are they going to have these like lower value wondrous items and stuff?
In a city this size, if it survived the attack, you stand a 75% chance.
All right, well, roll it. Looking for a chest item.
No, you do not find it at the store.
All right, any other stores?
While Nick is shopping, I am going to ask where the local church of Iam Day, is that how I pronounce it?
Iomide.
Iam Day.
Also looking for an ironstone.
Nick, you do find it at the second shop.
All right, cool.
And let's see.
Don't worry about the stone then.
Iamide 11. Okay. Kyle, in answer to your question, what after? Wow. And need my tokens again.
Are we wrapping up shortly here after we do some shopping and stuff? Or are we going to press on?
We're gonna wrap up because the next one is quite intense.
Okay, I see it. It's the eye, so we're heading that way.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Excellent. So it sounds like we're going to the Grey Garrison and the Temple of...
Okay, if y'all would like to do some shopping.
So the...
Do you mind if I take a look through some of my books and stuff, and then I hit you up a little before the next session?
Yeah,
If there's anything.
yeah, that'll be fine.
All right. In that case, I'd like to bid all of you adieu, and I think I'm gonna head to bed.
8 o'clock next Thursday. Just a reminder.
8 o'clock next Thursday?
Gotcha.
Cool. Have a good evening, Josh.
Bye.
You guys too. Night.
Night.
User disconnected from your channel.
Well, I'm going to add myself the Cloak of Resistance until someone